With Paramount Plus launching last week, we finally got the premiere of the newest SpongeBob movie. Is it worth paying the subscription to watch it? Let's find out in the review. Welcome back to my channel. This is Let's Be Real Brad. I talk about movies, TV shows, and do all sorts of fun and exciting videos on the channel. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video, as it would be gladly appreciated. Today, we will be talking about the new 2020 animated movie, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. It is directed by Tim Hill, featuring the voice cast of the original show and other famous people. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, is a movie I was really looking forward to. It was supposed to release last summer, but it was released in Canada in August and everywhere else on Netflix due to the pandemic. Now that we finally got the movie released on the newly branded Paramount Plus, I thought it was a very mediocre movie. This movie accomplishes so many great things, feeling like an actual SpongeBob film, but it doesn't do anything more. So without further ado, let's dive into this one, starting with the animation. I think the animation is gorgeous in this film, being extremely colorful, warm, and exciting. Add that with a 4K stream in HDR, the film popped off the screen. I think the character designs are excellent, feeling true to the original characters, but standing out by being a 3D CGI animated film instead. I thought this was a splendid choice that drew me into the film even more, feeling very stylish and creative. The voice cast is also iconic, playing these lovable and unique characters that I grew up watching. They still bring their incredible talent and give their best effort. This is an iconic group of voice actors because they always make these characters come to life. We always think of Tom Kenny and Bill Fagerbakke as the iconic buddy duo as SpongeBob and Patrick. I also enjoyed the story for the most part. The trailers made it seem like a retelling of the Gary Come Home episode, but it was actually much different, being a lot more complicated and exciting, which I thought was a ton of fun. This definitely felt like a SpongeBob episode turned into a movie, which is an excellent thing because it is primarily unpredictable with all the wacky and exciting things they do with the story. I also love the ending of the film having a terrific message for kids and adults. It was completely unexpected, but it was very heartfelt and spoke many volumes on how SpongeBob has always had great messages in their franchise. I also love that the film is an appreciation movie for SpongeBob, as he never gets the appreciation he deserves, which I thought was a fantastic addition. The film is also highly fast-paced, entertaining for the most part, which is excellent for a SpongeBob film, as the original cartoon and the first film were extremely fast. Kids and adults will be thoroughly entertained through most of it. Now, let's get into the negatives, starting with the flashback scenes. A handful of flashback scenes that felt very unnecessary and annoying are basically a commercial for the new Camp Coral show that is also debuting on Paramount Plus. I wouldn't have minded maybe 1 to 2, but there are about 4 to 5, which felt very annoying because it feels so obnoxious to sell us on a new show in your own film. If the beginning of the film had a 10-minute opening back to when SpongeBob and the rest of the gang met in Camp Coral, it would fit the movie perfectly, bringing those flashbacks in. But when they're 4 to 5, it gets very annoying. My next negative is that the film failed on the humor. There are still a handful of jokes that made me laugh and bring that nostalgic child out of me, but there are many jokes that fell very flat and became very lazy. Those were easy, stupid slapstick jokes that didn't feel very creative to me, which the original show and film were so good at doing. This doesn't surprise me, as the later seasons of SpongeBob have definitely lacked the quality of the authentic feeling much more sanitized and just too dumb to watch. My last negative is that it didn't do anything new or different to push this franchise to new heights. It gave us all the same things we would come to expect when seeing a new SpongeBob movie, which is totally okay, but being just that, it was very disappointing as a big SpongeBob fan that I am. Overall, if you are a big SpongeBob fan, I think you should check this out because it is still enjoyable, entertaining, and has a decent story with a great message. If you're looking for anything more with a lot of creativity, you probably won't get that here. This film will be up for you to decide, but for everyone else, it doesn't hurt to watch it with the Paramount Plus free trial. I'm giving the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run a 5 out of 10. So, have you seen the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run? And if you have, what did you think of the film?